Hello, today is April 10th, 2025, and it's time for some news stock picks. The last few weeks have been all about President Trump's tariffs. The US does indeed need to get its financial house in order. With US federal debt exceeding 120% of GDP, and that's not including unfunded liabilities for entitlements, such as Medicare and Medicaid, and debt servicing interest expenses exceeding 25% of tax revenue collected, it is clear that something needs to be done now to prevent the unthinkable bankruptcy of the US government. Reducing government spending in a democracy is quite hard, as politicians of both parties tend to make promises to their constituents in order to get elected. Passing bills to reduce spending becomes very difficult. Raising revenue through new taxes is also unpopular. Mr. Trump seems to have found a way to raise revenue without upsetting his voter base. He's been saying that revenue from tariffs is paid by other nations and that manufacturing jobs could be coming back to the US if imported goods are subject to tariffs. He is not totally wrong about his assertions. While tariffs will be paid by the US consumer, the foreign producers could absorb some of the increased cost to the consumer by lowering their prices. Good or bad, tariff discussion is here and it is impacting all markets tremendously. Market participants are, correctly in my opinion, viewing tariffs as short-term inflationary and long-term recessionary. Volatility increased immensely, stocks are lower, bond yields are not coming down much due to the inflationary nature of tariffs, and the US dollar is not strengthening as demand for US stocks and bonds by foreign investors is not as high as it would have been under a stock market correction that was due to different reasons. This increased volatility is not to be feared, however. It has created more investment opportunities as now we have more good companies trading at reasonable prices to choose from. With all that in mind, my first stock pick is going to be an Argentinian bank, Banco Marco, symbol BMAR on the New York Stock Exchange. The Milei administration in Argentina has been cutting regulations, reducing government spending, and reforming the economy in Argentina for almost a year and a half now. Banks are a levered play on the economy, and the Argentinian economy is on the mend. Banco Marco is one of the best banks in Argentina. It has a median return of equity of 26% that is generated over the last 10 years, and yet it trades at only 1 times book value. The reason for that is that historically Argentina has been a terrible place to invest under the previous socialist corrupt government, and it should now start to receive capital from foreign investors, and valuations should go up over time. Even if valuations stay the same, which is unlikely, we would still expect a very nice total return from a company with this sort of profitability. This is a great example of our motto of buying good businesses at good prices. My second stock pick is a home builder, KB Homes, symbol KBH on the New York Stock Exchange. KB Homes builds single-family homes and communities across different geographical segments in the US, including the West Coast. With the recent unfortunate fires in LA, home builders, including KB Homes, have additional demand for their services, which is generally good for business. Reasonably profitable company that's generated a median return on equity of about 13% over the last 10 years, and it trades at a discount to book value at 0.95 times book. It's a good company. It trades at a good price. I like it. My third pick is Dorian LPG, symbol LPG on the New York Stock Exchange. Dorian LPG is an international liquefied petroleum gas shipping company focused on owning and operating gas carrier tankers or VLGCs. Dorian LPG has offices in Connecticut, London, and Athens. The recent market sell-off has impacted the price of crude oil and oil and gas stocks. While this is a transportation company, it trades like an energy company, so it is very cyclical. Cyclical companies like this are not consistently profitable. However, they offer good upside to shareholders if we buy them at a low enough price. The stock market is about flat year over year despite the recent tariff tantrum sell-off. Crude oil, however, is down over 25% and Dorian LPG is down over 50%. Hopefully, most of the tariff-induced economic slowdown is priced in the stock already and we are buying the stock at a good price. We'll see. As always, if you have questions about these stocks or any other investment-related questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Thank you and have a great day.